Hi, welcome to coaching. In this video, I'm going to explain the difference between therapy, consulting, and coaching, what to expect from first coaching session, and what coaching is and what coaching isn't. It will make you feel comfortable at your first session and gives you a feeling of familiarity when you come to see me. Let's go. Since therapy and consulting have been on a picture much longer, I prefer compare coaching to all of them. So imagine yourself, you love coffee with milk in the morning, and you come to a fridge and there is no milk. You feel frustrated, you feel upset, you feel angry, and if you come to your therapist, you would talk about feelings, and your therapist may ask you, when the first time you remember experiencing such a feeling? And you may recall that when you were a child, your mother was requiring you to share your favorite toy with a neighbor boy, and you felt insignificant, you felt unimportant, you felt like nothing belongs to you, and that made you angry. And with your therapist, you would explore that connection and work on that past childhood trauma. If you come to a consultant, your consultant may ask, what kind of milk was it? What kind of service would you like to use? It never happens again. What kind of coffee delivery service you would like to use? It never happen again. And all that stuff, because consultant is all about giving you the idea what you should do to avoid such a situation. If you come to coaching, this is what most likely is going to happen. In coaching, we rarely work with symptom itself, your anger toward absence of milk. Most likely there is something bigger in that picture, and most and very often asked question is, what makes this topic so important for you to resolve? What makes it a priority for you right now? Most likely something else bigger is going on. You have a deadline you need to reach. You have some significant change in your life you need all your energy to direct towards. And that milk is just little distracting moment that finally set you off. So that would be my question number one. And according to answer to that question, we would go the direction you would prefer. You may say, you know what? I have all my energy right now needed for some project. I want to find who is responsible and make sure it never happens again. I would ask you, okay, what would be an optimal outcome for you? And you would say, I want my milk in the fridge every morning, and that person who did that needs to admit that he did the wrong thing and would never do it again. And we would go from there to the direction you would like to go. For example, you may need direct communication skills, non-violent communication skills, an ability to resolve that conflict without feeling bad. Or you have a neighbor, and the neighbor has a cow. And you may say, Tatiana, you know what? I would like to go and ask a milk from my neighbor, but I feel shy. I don't feel comfortable to do that. Do you think you can help me with that? And I do. I can help you with that too. But it really depends what exactly would you like your help with. Maybe you need help with changing that thinking that neighbor looks weird at you. You never know. Maybe you need change with ability to ask for help or ability to ask your needs to be satisfied. And as you can see, anytime you make a decision, what is your desired outcome? Where would you like to go? I would be going there with you, hand to hand, elbow to elbow, supporting you all the way and helping you with my observations, with my reflections, listening to you, looking at you and noticing any changes in your energy and giving that feedback back to you. From time to time, I like to give some ideas, but mostly I'm here for you as a sounding board, as a mirror, and as your biggest supporter. I will always notice any small, medium, big size achievements, and I will bring it to you. I will make sure that you are aware of your biggest achievements, of your success, small, biggest, medium, anything. And I will celebrate that with you. I will be your biggest cheerleader. I do that often during my coaching sessions. And the last piece, but not least, is very critical that you feel comfortable with me in a session. You follow whenever you want to go. If you don't like my idea, if you don't like the direction we are taking, if my takeaway doesn't resonate with you, always feel free, feel comfortable to let me know, because there is no biggest expert in you than you. I'm just your tool in a way. I'm just your assistant in a way. I'm here to make the best out of you. And just remember, coaching is a great tool to set up some short or mid or long-term goal and go for it. One single session won't make any difference. Of course, sometimes you can come to me when you have a dilemma or decision to make. There is always a possibility that you can benefit from that too. But it's much better when you set up an expectation, like changing your thinking pattern, like updating your old-time beliefs and changing them to something new and different, overcoming some challenges and keeping yourself calm and stressless during that time, changing some ideas around particular topics that stops you. Or even, if you have some big project to achieve, I will be your biggest accountability partner. Yeah, this is a very funny thing. I never ask my clients at the following session like, hey, you mentioned that you will do ABC, how did that go? No, I don't. I'm not your parent, I'm your coach. But all my clients say it's very beneficial for them when they come to the session and they report. It gives them a great chance not only achieve something, but really evaluate their performance and appreciate as much as they do. It's a very good feeling. So I'm really looking forward working with you. And if you are still not very clear what would you like to bring to the table to discuss, look for the next episode where I'm going to provide amazing, very old-time but still very useful tool called Wheel of Life. That tool will give you clarity what areas in your life you're the most satisfied in, the least satisfied in, what would you like to improve, what would you like to work on. If not, come to the session, we will work on it together. And until next time, bye for now.